You know what's dumb about the feds? One will show up and they block everybody else from coming in. That's some stupid motherfucker. Otherwise, Rondo, he'd understand what's happening. Rondo. Sure. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's side? Rondo, what's good? What's cracking? What's cracking? Yo, remember my guest on West Side. All right. It's gonna take us a hot couple of seconds for me to there we go. There we go. There we go. What's going on, brother?
How you doing there? Yeah, I was in here before when you started.
Oh, okay. No, I was gonna let it go for like 15, 20 minutes because
Oh, okay.
it's Friday night and I'm gonna do something a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Got it,
It's
got it.
not about content with me because I can talk for thousands of hours, with the information I have. But yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back, have me a little sip, have me a little toke. And I was like, what everybody else doing? Because some people sometimes up to some bad shit.
Yeah, that's true. And then yeah, I saw that you were live, and I'm gonna go on Big Mike's live in about 30 minutes. We're gonna do the video on
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm gonna swing over there. Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
swing over
definitely gonna do the video on that video he did with that one the J guy.
there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right.
That guy.
That guy.
The J, the G, the Z.
Right. Right.
About time they be talking about because all they do is get rich off of us.
Facts. That's all facts.
They built their whole everything off of us.
They did.
Everything. And then they want to act. And then you know what? Problem is, and I'm gonna mention over there. The problem is what that I see is the fact that the control issue is so serious. But the dilemma part is how they indoctrinate everybody to keep portraying in it, whether it be the sex rituals or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And why is it that nobody will talk about them, but it's all right to talk about us? And the converts are the worst. They're the worst. The converts ain't nothing. Just like the ones playing Indian. They have no identity because when you have to adapt to another and be lied to, and then they're performing that identity, that shows a weakness. That shows a sickness, a mental illness, a deep depraved part that's soulless. You see what I'm saying? But I'm hold off because I just wanted to just be about everybody what y'all doing. Come on in, talk some shiznit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up? Salute Rondo. How you doing there? Salute Rondo. Much respect to you.
Hey Yolanda, what's going on, Sanders? How you doing, sis? Salute, salute.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, I told everybody I was gonna come on. I guess everybody was expecting something spectacular. No, 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 no. Just it's a Friday, and I know many people worked hard and slaved. I know some people had to do some other things, and the whole nine. So what the hell, Just have a. Because I've never seen nobody do this. I mean, I got like 1,000 things as far as content, if that's what people wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? I could just, I could dial them shits out for 100 a pop if I wanted, but I was sitting there saying, you know what? Whatever happened to normality?
right,
The simple things. Communicate. We see this right here has locked people so in that it has to be content. I got to go out
right,
and do a challenge, or I got to act crazy, want to give people a hug, or you know, ride a bike off the cliff, or what the parkour. No, man. How about what's happening?
right.
What's crack? What's going on, everybody? How's
It's
y'all's
cracking
Friday?
like
You know what I'm saying? Salute, Rondo. Already know, family. And
yeah,
look,
yeah.
look, look, look. I rep because you know what? We're the real ones. When I was
That's
talking
right.
about the fighting 12, everybody was going crazy. When I said I called 5 of those um Confederate, the Sons of Confederacy, and all of them, I could tell they were hanging with their mouth wide open. And the fact
Right.
literature that I read, literature that I have right now from my brother who I served with about his great great grandpa and the Dodge. Let me pull it up right quick. Excuse me. I actually have it saved to my screen. Let me pull it up. Okay, here we go. Docs Tech. This is in Georgia too, people. No, not that one. Let me pull the other one up. Georgia Trend. Doc Tech's good, but Georgia Trend. Nearly Young, the Dodge Land Troubles. How many people know about that? But the general murdered by Irish and a brother, and the Indians were Negroes. How many of y'all read that? See, this is why I don't argue with people who profess and claim to be us, and they don't even know their real history. I have no time for it. See, that's why when I read that live, I had to let y'all know in the book of Enoch, convey it with Flatlanders, and then run into Terra Infinity to show you that this is the old world. I didn't have to pull the one book out that's 4 volumes of this being the original land to pop about the water on this earth. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying. Enjoy your motherfucking day and night. Don't be out there doing cracks and meths and shit. Don't be out there stabbing somebody else's wife because they're contracted to the government. They don't even belong to each other. If they
Where the
knew better,
hoes
they
at?
would do better. I had a friend talking about, I got engaged. I said, and you stupid. You can be with her forever and forever and do everything you can as long as you know who you are and you study. Because see, this government doesn't work on our Constitution. They wrote their own somewhere in the 1900s. They wrote their, before the hostile takeover, or the handover, they wrote their own. And all they want to do is test themselves. How did they end up staying there in 1945? How did they end up staying in government when they wanted to just test themselves to govern their lands that they had conquered? See, nobody knows the truth because the cabal and all these damn little secret societies, all these alphabet groups, I don't care if it's Mossad, goddamn KGB, they all are the same. Oh, they all work together. Reality's a motherfucker, ain't it? It's like a blip. Blip, blip, blip. Who remembers playing the old Coleco or Atari? Tick, 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 tick. That's what the fuck's going on. Cheers, everybody. I'm a country boy, y'all. I don't fuck around.
Damn, a blue ribbon? Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go there. Hold on. My cat's in the back. Oh, damn it. What you doing? I heard it. Cat's in the bathroom.
What up, y'all? Much respect to y'all, everybody in the chat room and on the live here. Rip what's saying here. Much respect, Rondo, Mama Red, Yolanda Sanders, and yeah, much respect to y'all. How y'all doing this evening here? How y'all doing there? Much respect to y'all. And also too, we gonna go on Big Mike's thing. So Rondo, if you want to come on there too, we're gonna go on there. I think Big Mike's gonna do his thing in 30 minutes. I think he said so. Yeah, 30 minutes. So if y'all want to come over there, Red Wolf and Big Mike, we gonna serve y'all. We're gonna serve y'all with the knowledge. You know, with these crazy Nazis on us. You know, she's crazy out here. Much respect to y'all. How's y'all week been? How's y'all week been? The week. And then what are y'all doing for the weekend? How's your week been? What you doing for the weekend? Much respect to y'all. Much respect, Tia, to you. Much respect. Yolanda Sanders, you said you're doing well. Much respect. Yeah, much respect to you. Back to you. How you doing there? Tia, to you.
Unbelievable, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I got to put it back in the box. This guy's going on. Hey, y'all, he's going on 11 months, and I think he wants to hump something. I should have got him, but I don't believe in that.
Right.
Leave him a toothpaste alone, man. Ain't got no fluoride in it, so he likes it. Unbelievable. So how's everybody doing? See it to you. What's going on? Mama Red. I appreciate you, brother. You can hold it down. You keep running it. Hey, look, well, how's everybody doing? Because I'm having a past blue ribbon. You are.
The blue ribbon. Damn. Damn.
Yeah, I'm country like that, bro. Hey.
Damn, the blue ribbon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't drink nothing else. I drink wine. That's what I drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Organic. But when I want to have some of they little stop my frequency a little bit, it don't work too well. My frequency is high up there. Yeah, I don't broke through that gap. That ain't nothing. I can get sloppy drunk and still be able to tune in. So it's like that.
Damn.
Working on some different stuff. Sierra Head, what's going on? West Side. Rondo. Get that respect to our beloved sister.
Much respect. She Arrowhead. Much respect to you.
Hey, this is how we do it, y'all. Get them thumbs up. You know I need it. You know what I'm saying? Surprisingly, there's a lot of people. I was looking at my numbers, boy, they growing like crazy. I just wish that, well, you know
As
what?
it should. As it
I,
should.
some people hit me up on because you know what I hit up the original Copper Empress and I gave her my number because I wanted to collab and have her with because we speak different. I want to get Trauma Hawk on here to speak. He need to bring his monkey ass on here and talk. I love you, brother. Big Mike need to bring his ass in. I was on Mac Means and check this out. I was on Mac Means talking
Right.
about there was something about Hassan and brother Charleston White. Charleston White
Right.
was hitting him all upside the head. And he tell motherfucker now he got the story, the narrative fucked up, but he tell him I'm not African. He don't know he an Indian. He's a straight up.
Exactly.
But the thing
Exactly.
is, until he's circumventing his fame, but it's not really fame. He sees it as a not just a bag. He's a comedian. I mean, he did
Right.
his. They don't know that this man. See, like me, I went to college. Everybody's got this issue about people who go to college. I took acting. I did 3 years of stand-up comedy. I can
Right.
come on here and I'll be writing. I'm always writing material. I can have motherfuckers out here blowing snot bubbles. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Cutting shards in their drawers and their panties or the bloomers or whatever they wear.
Right.
Just maybe the jeans and the dress. I don't know. Someone might be free balling. Free balling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put a little bit of like country music on the background and have them all sit around.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's about a night just relax, enjoy, because we in some serious shit. Well, not us. They is in some serious shit.
They are some serious
Mother
shit.
said DEFCON 1. I was like, wow, yeah, nobody even paying attention.
Right.
101st Airborne, 182nd Mechanized. I mean, miles away from Ukraine.
Right.
Nobody's paying attention.
Right.
I don't want nobody to be scared, but I'm saying, damn it, don't have no emotions or feelings. Get rid of them.
Right.
Put your chow in. Get your Pat PBR, goddamn, whatever it is, whatever monkey water you drink. And if you got to, my Delta 8, but roll your Philly. Well, Philly mean woman to me, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
Mama
It's like
Red said looking to grow mushrooms. She's looking to grow mushrooms. What
but the
kind of
mic
mushroom? To
do
eat?
the
To eat?
okay, but you can do the PVC pipe, the PVC pipes where you like the geranium type hookup. You can do a small square or you can do a large and have cross, you know what I'm saying? Where you can do a time watering because if you're doing inside, that's something to do mine. You gotta have one of those plastic water catchers
Right.
with the sand, and then you can recycle the water in that sand, or you can let it be, and you can let weeds grow.
Right.
Crabgrass, high in vitamin C. What's the other grass? There's 5 different kinds I know about, or 6 kinds I know about. The crabgrass is one that I used to, make a hot tea with pine needles when I was over in Florida and in New Jersey. I used to make a tea with that. High in vitamin
Really?
C and all the other minerals. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know it because they don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to take time to Google that. See, if people started Googling that stuff and how to make fires, they'll shut Google down. You know, people ain't want to go out and buy a gun because they're so brainwashed. But yet, over 3 million incidents are stopped by us with guns every year without people getting shot. And the media will never talk about it because they're like the Kabbalists. They're a part of the agenda. You see what I'm saying? And nobody wants to speak of that because the conditioning is deep. The root of the conditioning is beyond comprehension. Yeah, I refuse to comprehend, but I see it for what it is. You can see something for what it is, and you don't have to comprehension doesn't mean lack of knowledge or knowing. You know, I'm having a good damn time, people.
That's right. That is facts over facts right there.
But still,
That's
people
facts
want
over
to
facts.
yelling and hollering. No, there's only a couple people now who can yell and holler and get a point across, and that's one of our beloved sisters and a brother. And that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gotta say no names. Y'all know they can do it because they good at it. You made some beer and wine on accident? Well, come on now. Well, how many did it take over a week? Because you gotta be careful with that. I used to make some shine family recipe. We called it White Lightning. I used to walk out there when nighttime. He big old chick. He was a big old six-seeker. And I used to walk out there with him at night behind the garage, dig it up every year, like Conquito. White Lightning's a bad mofo with the coconut water, the honey, and listen here, get the corn mash right with the right yeast. The yeast is nothing but it's nothing but a germ. And you can make that using flour and water, if I remember right. No, well, how you make? You can use wheat with wheat germ, if I remember right. But and there's another way they do it, but that's not the way. And I like to try to see what I can make. When it gets vinegary, you gotta boil it, and you gotta do what's called um, distilling. You've got to boil it and let the condensation run up a copper pipe. And you've got to curl at least 3 to 6 curls with cold apparatus and the runout coming out of that. And then that is what you get. And you can take that and you can get a fermented wine, which that has to sit alone. And the best is a hickory burnt barrel. Like if you were going to make hard liquor, like what what's that? Johnny Walker, Black and Red, and all that kind of crap. E&J, and they learned all that from us. Or you could do the beer one, but the thing is, what are you going to use for the bubble? That's what a lot of people don't know about. Because it's a form of nitrogen, but there's also a chemical process of making nitrogen that has nothing to do with the form that you can purchase. Nitrous oxide. Oh, nitrogen. Yeah, not nitrous oxide. The bubbly. If you ever worked at a restaurant and you had to, you hooked up your little soda boxes, they have this thing that's pressurized. What is it called, brother? Nitrous, right? Nitrous oxide.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
It is, right? Right, right. And that's what, and if people think seltzer, well, it's the same thing how they get seltzer, unless you get the natural bubbly water. And natural bubbly water I don't think there's a place you can actually find that. You know what I'm saying? My teammate, apple wine, peach wine, plum wine. Oh, plum and raisin wine is the best. And you can make a strong ass 100 proof, god dang, shit kicker, boot sticker. Listen here. Oh, I know. White Lightning. Oh, let me see. Pawpaw's White Lightning was 110 proof. It was 100 proof, but you can go up.
Right.
And let me tell you something. Boy, I put about 3 whiskers on before I had a mustache. Yes, sir. Yo, yo, yo. Fermented herbs. Yo, actually, what's it, Navajo? They make a tea from all the stuff they call it Navajo Mountain. That's not what I call it. But
Yeah, right.
they gather roots, and they've been making herbs for years from that mountain. Now, there's other things you can make from there and even grow. But do we ferment it? I don't think so. I don't think their tea can be fermented. Fermentation is good for your gut and your well-being, killing parasites, all that. There was a group I remember I was in college, roughly about 18 years ago, no, 14 years ago, and I saw them on YouTube. They ate rotted food, fermented meat, all that. They never went to the doctors or anything. I wanted to look for them again on YouTube. I can't find them nowhere. Now this in Google, they lived off of fermented food. I'm talking about rotted greens, all this wilted. I'm talking about like
Damn.
mold going on, but it could be black mold. Black mold will kill you. It's all white mold.
Right.
They
Right.
never been sick. They never had to go to the doctors, an eye appointment. I mean, this is real stuff. And I was like, what? I'm not attempting to eat that. Now, I don't mind a little fermented little wine. You know what I mean? I can pour the head off of that and I can get with it. Even if it gets a little too vinegary, depending on how, but see, it's not true. If it's real wine, it'll just continue to age and get better. But the vinegary one is not bad either. The thing is, you can't drink a lot of it because it'll harm your liver and your kidneys.
Right.
A lot of people talking about, I drink apple cider vinegar. Yeah. Well, once a month, I can see it. All this everyday shot shit, no, that's a fad. That ain't got nothing to do with healthy matters. None. You dig what I'm saying? You have 2 different distillers. All right, well, when you coming on? Shit. I get West Side and Trauma here. We can distill a couple things. Shit. Hell yeah, Friday night. And I just, hey, like, it's Friday night and y'all ain't got nobody. See, I got mine. And besides, I was outside hanging with some people. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live and have a good time. I don't like sitting around a whole lot of folk drinking, acting retarded, and they get all touchy and want to. No, no, I'll break somebody's jaw. No, no, no. I'm not a bad person. No. I like my hands to myself. And I like to everybody else to keep it the same way, unless we're doing ceremonies or something. I'll pitch your roof.
Yeah.
This is my second one, y'all. I'd probably be my homie. I'm not a drinker. Trust me, I am not.
Yeah, I don't even, I stopped drinking when I was 27. So I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Oh wow, you stopped drinking for
With
about 3 years now, huh?
yeah, where the ladies at?
Yeah, yeah. Where the ladies at, right? Especially when you know especially when you know you're about that. You know what I'm saying? That
Oh yeah.
scares. That scared. Look, real men scared women who think they real.
Mm, damn, damn.
Fermented cabbage is good. Kimchi. That's all. And a few other ones. Yeah, I've had them in Singapore, Korea. I love fermented cabbage. And especially if it's fermented with other things besides the pickling process, which is it can be very minor with rosemary and nutmeg. But if you and pepper, black pepper, it has to be some black pepper in there. For palatable and stomach reasons. Because black pepper, a little bit, very little bit, helps your digestive system. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mhm.
I have this like sauerkraut. I'm big on sauerkraut without the garlic. I cut the garlic completely out of my diet
Why?
because it does help create mucus. Look at what it's made of and what it does. See, I used to argue with Dr. Seaver a few times that I visited him when I was living in New York, and he would tell me, "You don't eat garlic. That's not our shit." And come to find out, it isn't. So why would
This
I further partake in something that is not actually ours? I used to take garlic pills. I put garlic on all my food, and I was like, "Why's my nose running? I'm not sick. Why am I picking up this loogie?" You know what I'm saying?
right,
Well, I didn't pick up no loogie in the last 3 days. I'm breathing just fine. And when you hear me go like this, that's just because, me with the wind thing, force
right,
oxygen. Always force out and breathe out. And you don't see it, but I breathe all the way out. And sometimes I just take that deep breath just to force that oxygen more because we're getting so less than what we used to, you know?
right. Yes.
Hey, y'all, we about to go over big mic drops. Y'all know on my page, he's in there. So is West Side, all their YouTube channels, all of them. And if
Hmm.
y'all haven't, I see if you haven't gotten in touch with Tolo Cherokee, get in touch with her. You listen? Our GMO and everything's on my page and get you some of them herbs and roots. Man, they're organic and they're cheap. All right? Keep the money between us while it's still usable because
Right,
right now the money ain't worth shit. We're really the only ones almost. I mean, you can go a few places and use it, but not everywhere. Not like before. Well, if
right.
I was to go to Russia, I can't use it there. China, I can't use it there. And we turned Hong Kong over what, in 97 to China? 97, was it?
I think. Let me see. Let me check.
Well, 5 years ago, right? It was about 5 years ago, something like that.
Let me, I don't. I'm not sure. Let me check right now.
Yeah, check it out, brother. Yeah. So I don't even know if we can. I've been to Hong Kong. I don't even know if we can use it there anymore. They're doing their thing and they're slow and methodic. Slow is smooth. What I tell you, slow is smooth is fast. The rabbit might not look, the rabbit doesn't win the race, but the turtle being steady, being slow, being smooth, same pace, he wins. Why? Because it's very fast and the eyes can't see it. What you got?
1997, July 1st,
87?
1997.
That's over 2 decades, brother. It seemed like it was yesterday.
Right.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, y'all. Hong Kong belongs to China, y'all. And that was all planned. Like I said, they all work together and they're all related. And here we are, we're all related, and we can't even get our head out of ass. You got get in touch with her, Yolanda Sanders. Yeah, she's on my what you call it on my on this one. I don't know how to do it yet. I think I got to go to it once it's done. Once I'm done, then I can edit and add it in there. But check my other lives out, my other videos and stuff. I put them in there as far as all the YouTube channels, everything. I just added three. Music and music, books, people that wrote books, they're all in there. Yeah, I get around. I get around. I get it. I'm surprised. That's why I'm like sitting there looking at people talking about the dumbest stuff in the world, and they got 190, 200, 300 people watching, and I'm sitting there going, well, obviously I'm not doing nothing wrong. It's about people sharing. Westside, you shared my stuff all the time.
Oh yeah,
Like I share yours. And I've subscribed to people on about 7 people's, 13 people's pages. I'm the only subscriber. I subscribe to everybody's page just because I believe we need to keep it circle.
facts.
You know, you were speaking today. What is that? The comparison today on .us that on USD. Oh, why don't you come in and give a little bit? She out here. Yeah, it's a good evening. It ain't gonna hurt nobody's feeling. Come on. Put that woman's touch on there. Come on in. Yes, any and everybody come in and have a good time, talk some shiznit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Right.
gotta be serious just this evening. Ooh, I hate burping from beer. My breath don't stink. Don't worry about it. It don't. Never does. They holding our numbers down. Well, yeah, but we ain't gonna like Wild Lennon. We ain't gonna worry about that. Can't nobody hold us down unless we met. See, when we say things, we're casting spells on ourselves when we speak that way. Nobody hold nothing down. We hold ourselves down. Always looking out the window. We look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? We magnify ourselves. We collude with ourselves. We hold court with ourselves. You dig what I'm saying? That's what we do. Nobody holding us down. Even on YouTube, it don't matter. People come. Keep West Side. You still there? Oh, he excuse himself for a minute. But you see what I'm saying? Come on in and man, y'all come on in. I'm gonna have another squeeze out. This beer is that's 3 point. This is so cheap ass beer. I used to drink that 7 point something beer. That IPA. That strong, strong, strong shit. Nah, I can't do that no more. Mm-mm. Nah, nah, nah. I drink a lot of herbs and teas and stuff like that. So drinking that, if I was to go overboard, it would really mess with my. Well, I can breathe to the point where I won't let it destroy nothing, but it messes with the system regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people it's important to know to learn how to breathe. Because if they breathe for you, they're going to magnify whether they need you here or not. And it might just be what do they call it? Like a form of some kind of weird pash. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these doctors, all these people died, on those damn what you call respirators, and then the ones that survive, they just said, okay, we're gonna allow them to live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's based upon my opinion. That's not facts. So I don't want to get into all that COVID and all the other goofy shit. Nothing to do. I don't care. I don't want nothing to do with it. For those who it manifests itself within them, so be it. You know what I'm saying? We're going back to the good old days, trade among ourselves, and that's what we're supposed to be right now. We are still under the barter system, but see, the thing is, our people don't know that they created a second constitution that applies to them that most of our people don't know nothing about. The majority of our people. and everybody else don't know about it. Not now. The thing is, they might live by it, but it don't mean nothing to us at the same time. That's why I'm informing you. You see what I'm saying? But you better believe, you better be ready to do something. And I hope you're elevating yourself. I mean, really, really. I mean, if you was to stand in front of a mountain and tell it to move, you better know that it's going to move. No second guessing, no happen chance or anything. And if you're not that in tune with yourself, do not even bother. It's not a test. You are capable of more than you know. You can reshape the earth. Your capabilities beyond the comparison of truth. They're truth. There was way more people viewing your content than they are. Oh yeah, and that's fine. I know it, but it's all right. That's on them. And if they was as wise as they moved, sometimes they would forget. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? It's just, but it's all right. It's all right. This evening, it's about having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Instead of calling yourself Black Wild Indian, why don't you call yourself Wild Indian of Light? You're not dead, brother. Sinanelli, Nafki, Agidohi, Dagwanatini. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm with it. Shiavo head, blissfulness upon you. Our words are powerful. You hear me? Beyond comprehension. The who we are is beyond comprehension.
That's right.
Beyond the scope of anything reluctant to even be able to explain what we're capable of. And it's not about just it being a historical fact, it's about knowing it. You know, and that's the beautiful thing. It matters not the succession of what they do or what happens. What matters is if you know, then you are in order. And when you're in order, there's no explanations required, nor needed, or given. Yo, hold it down for me right quick. I gotta go to the little boys' room.
Got it. Got it. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing there? Yeah, Red Wolf spinning high fire. We also gonna go. Thinking about 10 minutes. We're gonna go to Big Mike's channel here. It's gonna be me, Red Wolf, Big Mike, and other people on there. We're gonna talk about our identification. We're gonna talk about some of these current events in the media. You know, Kanye West, and whether you agree with him or not. Whatever. But we're talking about ownership and this media and who owns our land, who's structuring this education and all this kind of thing. And it is the J's, the small hats, and with the Nazi Zionists and some of the Gentiles included with that. But we're gonna be talking about this. Y'all come over to the Big Mike Drop show. So we'll be talking about that too. Black Wow Indian, how you doing there? You said it has two meanings. Just saying I'm labeled Black Wow Indian. Interesting. You have to break that down, but we know black by law or just black means slave or slav or nothingness, chattel slavery and all that kind of stuff. And again, you know, Kerry Davis has broken this down. Many others have broken this down, but are we black? When we look at ourselves in the mirror, do you look like that color? For example, if I take this right here, have you ever seen anybody that looks like that per se? Now I've seen people that look dark brown, dark cocoa brown, if you will, but I've never seen somebody look black. And yeah, so but we're not black. We are not African. We are not of African descent. We are not genetically African either. And we must know that. Yeah, we must definitely know that. But we're not black. We're none of that bullshit like that. That comes from the Nazi Zionist narrative, y'all. Real walkie talking. Yeah. Black while Indian, well, he says it has two meanings. Just saying I'm labeled black while Indian. I was saying, that black thing we got to throw away. That's not us at all.
No, no, black is not even part of vernacular. It's the word is from Zuni to Jina. It's darkness. It has nothing to do with anything but the abode of nothing. It doesn't illuminate, nor does it mean blacken. It means, I guess you could say, death. The reality of it. They created another meaning. Actually, they created three meanings. I love the etymology. I study. I'm a linguist. I speak a few languages, yet I study so many. You know, like every time I talk to somebody now, everybody's got an accent, and they're like, "How'd you know?" I spoke to a young man in Verizon today. I said, "Are you Filipino?" "How'd you know?" I'm like, "Well, you speaking my language. I've been around the world enough times to I didn't forget accents." And then I would start going into, what land you might be from, what earth. Then they said they're going, that's in my language. Because it's in your DNA, you don't know it. I just made a suggestion, brother. You can keep it black wild Indian. I just said wild Indian light. I thought you would have been, because you know what? Before white existed with the Belskis, when they adapted it to who they are, and the changeover in 1875 to 1879, and then the Great War, get the Civil War and all that. That was done. The takeover came up later because we weren't occupying our cities. There was no need for it. There was no Anunnaki or custodians here, so the cities were empty. We were in the woods, in the trees. We were in our hogans and our wigwams. We were back connected with the earth, yet we knew what was going to happen, not when. That's why in 1500s, King James had his autographers and all his writers write down the land bearing and everything. And when they killed him, Admiral Scotland, 65 years later, what are we dealing with? So even the year of the 1400s is paramount to a lie, with only a certain handful being here, more Moorish than anything. Mansa Musa's nephew came here when? It's not the 11th century. See,
I'm not. I forget.
nobody wants to hit on these topics because they can't correlate and put things together. I was put here to look at things as a puzzle and to put them together. I'm an inventor. I like to design. I'm a mathematician. So those are my gifts, and I'm an artist. To see things different from how y'all see it. So I have a message to give, because I was allowed in my short lifetime to have all these people part of my life to come to a certain point, this climatic, to be able to say, holy snaps, and then deliver what information I have to you, which is not a lot, but to you it may seem like a world full. I've been doing this since 1987. No, excuse me, 1978. I had it back. How many of y'all ever took the word school, spelled it backwards, and Googled it?
Aha.
Well, the sky is the sky, but it's not what people think it is. It is an abode. It is with a purpose. It was meant to protect us. But we developed and created things based upon the Anunnaki, who found the way in because they had conquered of the lands. And then once we subjugated ourselves to them and bore into this world giants who would turn, we had to hunt them, not the Anakin. They are totally different people, and we had to destroy them. And see, the custodians came and reigned in and warred, and it was a great war between us with the Anunnaki fighting the custodians. But the Anunnaki are no good because they have a deal with the custodians and the graves, who they manipulate. That is a reality. Everything everybody's heard, and it's easy and impossible to deny because of the Kabbalists, who are the information holders and the ones doing all the dealings they're doing. Why is it so hard for people to understand this? Because nobody can put it together. It's a puzzle.
That's right. That is right.
Well, if you believe, listen to me, I can have an option, right? And take a bunch of children and tell them that a blue ball is red and a red ball is blue. Now, if I brought them back out here, do you think they would, after about 20 years and working, what do you think they're going to believe compared to what you believe? You believe the word is water for a supplemental of life, the mineral of life, which can be salty for certain beings, very salty for no one to enter, regardless of what it's for, in order, and very fresh, full of minerals. And they all coincide with each other in levels. There are levels to this. You see what I'm saying? There's an order to things. No, the night is not black. We objectively see it as such because we have been programmed to do so. Is your skin like the night?
Right.
Is the Indian like the night? No, we can move in the shadows of where we once knew how. Now they train people specifically for that to see where their wind is because we have lost our light. Why? Why worry about the darkness when we need to increase the light? So the fear and the worries for themselves will always worry for themselves, the fears and worries. Why give into that which removes from you and then and implicate yourself, the parliament or the whole court with that which denies you? Parliament and court, different things are the same thing. It's not as above, as below. I mean, as above, so below. So below means to rewrite it. It's as above, as below. That's the same thing, logistically, phonetically, and physically. And what is purple? But a black, green, and what? Black, green, and red. Is it said that you can get most of the colors from that, or what are the colors? See, why are people so complex with colors? I was making a statement to remove that which has no bearing. Black, 1628 Webster's Dictionary. Bleak, blanc, blonde, without. Come on now. Because they changed something and they put in a system created by the Rothschilds, which means red. Okay? And the CIA, the Kabbalists of the old Jesuits. You don't get it, do you? When we went fiber optic and digital, there was no need to. We could have stayed analog. The thing is, they needed to be able to watch and see everybody. Now, 1974,
Exactly.
they did it. They did it in the TV. But the thing is, it was very
Right.
cumbersome. And they held a congressional hearing where they were supposed to have removed it. They didn't. They only made it better. Every one of your TVs could see you, sleep or not. The
Right.
resets on a smart TV doesn't need your blessing. The phones, you can put it off and off, and your phone will turn it off, turn on, and it will update because they already put in the networks and the channels in the back door through the back doors in their windows to force reset your TV, whether to kill your battery dead, to make you get a new 5G phone, or however. These are simple things, people. These are very, very simple things, people. Knowledge is knowing of it. Hold on. Knowing is knowledge of itself. So why would we have to complete ourselves by expressing it over and over and over if we don't just adapt to it and allow it to flow, right? What did Bruce Lee say? Be like water, my friend. You can come smooth or crashing hard. Be like water. Water in the teacup. I mean, come on, people. We all know this stuff. Come on. The thing is, these things are out here. For the prophets are on the wall. The prophets are on the wall. That you prophesize to yourself when you step back in lieu of the order of things. And it's not because order is not known, it is within you. That battle, why do you think there's a fight amongst yourselves consciously?
Right.
Because order is attempting to reestablish itself and you're going against it. So the battle is actually very active. Because if it wasn't the case, then what battle would need to be had? Just because you haven't stepped into this enough doesn't mean that you're not full of light. The light is a requisite. It is establishing something regardless of whether you want it or not. The thing is to listen to it. M. Card, Alito, what's going on? How long did it take for status change? This is to Tia to you. And what did she state?
M Cart, how you doing there, M Cart? Much respect to you.
Yeah, yeah. Status. Okay, she's in the process of correcting her status. What that means, you can go through where you were born at. Oh, excuse me. Vital statistics, or you can do a form. And now that form comprises of many things, or a few things actually. I would say if you're home and you're in your neck of the woods, go to vital statistics, and now they may ask some crazy shit, and you say no. I know this because I was told this by so and so. Because we are oratory, we are oracle, we are oral. Oracle is the same thing as oral. That means that our history is given by ancestors and passed down. Now, if you found it, that means it was laid there for you to find it. Now we know the enemies are going to do all kind of weird shit, but it's important to those of us. So this is how simple it is. If it's important to those of us that it's important to, because we heard something and we did a little research and we realized something was afoot. So if something's aloof, we go and we do a little further research. And then we realize, wait a minute, something that's not making sense. When you get to that point, that means there's something natural happening. Order is natural. It's established. It doesn't need a requisite. It doesn't need to be explained. It doesn't need to be found. To find something and to explain it means you want to undo it. Because see, if order is exact, why would it have to be fumbled or messed with? Unless to deceive and allude to otherwise. I hope that made sense.
Definitely does.
Excuse me. I actually want to finish it because I really don't like this spirit. I really don't. But anyway, Fast Food Rim is good though. It's mellow. It's smooth. It, I like wine. Not a wino either. I ain't talking about Orange Jubilee or Night Train or any of that stuff. Wild Irish Rose. Oh no, been there, done that. But I'm talking about good wine. Who you got at the grandpa? The people in the corner. Give me some of that wine. No, let me stop. But you know, I love the fact that so many younger people than myself have come to the realization. My boy Job Bricks, the rap, the brother raps, love him to death. Good brother of mine from Brick City, lived there. Um, True Hero. What we are capable of is beyond, again, I gotta say this, beyond comprehension. A dream world and beyond. There's so much more to us that can be comprehended. See, I'm not here to go, I do that every once in a while just to get everybody riled up because I know some of y'all feed off that. But the thing is to bring you back down to our earth. To you, earth means grounded. Earth means grounded, people. That's all it means. Terra firma means something else, but earth means grounded. It's not complicated stuff, people. Not at all. And even though it's not complicated, doesn't mean that it's not formidable. Because we have been duped we have been bamboozled, whatever word you want to use, for a very long time. Even that is taken in, and it's like you say, like a hernia. It's like a bad sore or wound inside of us or outside of us. How do we heal it? I keep telling you got to work on your spirit, your energy. You got that little ooh, you hear in your ear. You got to let it become louder, so it muffles out all the corruption around you, the collaboration of corruption around you. Then you got to breathe and hyperventilate to get more oxygen in to kick on certain cells and stuff that have been dormant because they haven't been getting the proper air. When I tell you in 1839 they started chopping down millions of our trees, the old cypress, bigger than the redwoods, from all on the East Coast, believe me, they did. And they were directed to do so. Just like the gopher wood that grew here, the Noah's Ark was made from, it only grew here. And that was over 600 million trees that they chopped down. They counted it. For some reason, some women cried out, and over a little over 270, 80 some trees between Florida and Louisiana are left. They're curators. You can look it up. You can look it up. How many of y'all heard about the few people that saw the blue bees? And first in our history, blue bees. Somebody thought it was dead and they dyed it. Well, go get a bee, kill it, and dye it blue. And let's see how that works out for you. Nobody's paying attention to the simplest things. The simplest thing. Why? Because we're so focused on everything else. And I tell you today, stop focusing on those things and let worry for itself. Let fear for itself. I don't care if somebody's about to chop you in half. You pull a blank and you mitigate it not. Because you could come back. When they made Dr. Manhattan and the Watchers, where do you think they got the whole composition for the idea? Why do you think they keep pushing zombies on it? You don't have to be the Walking Dead, the Walking Black, before they equate you with it chemically. And we see that now. We see it now. And nobody's paying attention. Why? Because they need the media to feed them. Our people are sectioned off and they won't go out of that corner. They won't go outside. They won't meet people, allow themselves to hear other stories. They won't sit at a diner and listen. And if they did and heard something, they would go, "Oh, that's crazy," in their heads. Oh, the earth we live on. Oh, 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 oh. Is beyond comprehension, because how can we comprehend that which we're on if we've been lied to for so long and we refuse to comprehend ourselves? Does that make sense? I'm not attempting to make sense, but I'm hoping it does. Something. I hear it's jacked up, y'all. But it is what it is. You know? How many of y'all enjoying tonight now? Ah, come on now. How many of y'all are enjoying tonight? Hmm?
Raise the roofs. Raise the roofs.
It's like any other night. That's what my key word is. It's like every other night. What has changed other than the day that they programmed us to look forward to? Whenever you see somebody go TGIF, like tell them to shut up. So you got 2 days off of being a slave, but you're still a good slave because you're gonna go out and buy everything and pay your rent and do everything else to keep you a slave. It's very simple, people. How many of y'all believe in? I asked a couple people this question. I'd be cracking up. How many of y'all believe in fossil fuel? How many of y'all ever went to your friend and says, "Hey, yo, grab your toes. Now I want you to spell out run. I want you to spell it out fast. Spell run fast. Grab your toes and spell out run." That's what you're doing to the government. I want some of y'all right now, look at your toes if you can't bend over and grab them. I'll grab your toes and spell run. Anybody doing it? West side.
I'm listening to you. What'd you say there?
Grab your damn toes and spell run.
Grab your toes.
Yes, grab your toes, stand up, grab your toes, bend over,
Okay.
grab your toes, and spell RUN.
Hold on.
Golden
I,
Cougar, Alito.
hold on.
Yeah, but that's worldly.
I think I failed the test.
What you?
Okay. I spell
That's what the
RUN.
government's doing.
Oh shit. Got him. Got him.
Real stand-up comedy, don't get it twisted, y'all. I had the
Right.
whole base stand up, grabbing their toes, talking about spell and run.
Damn.
I was like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm good.
Got him.
Did I get y'all? And that's what the government's doing to you. That's not your government, people. They got you fooled. That's why they do the shit they do. That's why they got so many racist ass goopy cops. And there's good ones though. The sad thing is they're good ones. Doing to harm you and hurt you. Because you run around calling yourself black. You identify with everything that goes against who you really are.
Bliggity black.
All right? Yeah, it made me think of Dame Wines, whatever it's about, Keenan Wines. Black, y'all, black, y'all. No, not that wasn't the Wines. That was the other one. I forget his name. Bleedy Black, y'all. Yeah.
Wasn't he
Spike
married
Lee.
to the Macadamian Queen or some shit? Was that movie?
No,
Was that
that's the
something
one
else?
with that's Spike Lee's movie. Do the right
Oh,
thing.
got it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish everybody lived right here. It would be friggin' awesome. Oh, did I get y'all? Herm P. M. Cott. Did I get y'all? Just say yes. Put a Y. Well, I got plenty more. Cheers, everybody. But some of y'all scared, y'all coward or something. Y'all scared to come bring your ass up in here and laugh and fart and joke and shit. Oh, we about to sign off then, because Big Mike got something going on.
Yeah, he'll be on in about 2 minutes. Yeah.
In about
He'll be
2 minutes, y'all.
Yeah.
Big
Yes, sir.
Mike
2
Drop
minutes.
Podcast. Y'all bring your ass over there. If you haven't subscribed, he's in my which card. You check him out. Come over there. Bring your ass on Big Mike Podcast. Big Mike Drop Right Podcast. Bring your asses over there. Subscribe to our brother and support him. Rob Bell, she got a page too. She got about 3,000 subscribers. And bring some people on and subscribe and give some thumbs up and some love.
Mhm.
We support each other. I don't care what crayon color I support any and everybody that speaks or I see or who comment. I subscribe to your channel. And I tell other people, and by way of saying subscribe. They all need a kick in the with the B lock black. Yeah. Watch your link. Yeah, definitely. You grab your tools. Did you spell run fast? That's still government. Oh man, I remember. I remember I got my cousin with that. Oh my goodness! I was like, not me. That's your significant other. That's the government. That's what everybody's doing every day. They're bending down, grabbing their toes, spell and run. All you gotta do is spell run, spell it out, and do it fast. 3, 4 times.
So
That's it.
yeah, Red Wolf about to go over there with Big Mike,
Yo,
y'all.
hey y'all, we signing off. I love the fact y'all came in. It's gonna be up. I ain't got to chop it up or anything. We're going with Big Mike Drop Podcast. Come on over, y'all, and let's get it in. Love y'all.
Peace
Yo,
out.
West Side. Any last words, real quick?
Just know we're not black. No, we're not of African descent. No, we're not genetically African. No, this is your land spread out. Go to Montana, go to Arizona, go to North Dakota. Just don't go in goddamn Washington, D.C. and Atlanta. Spread out. This is your whole land, not just one side of it, not just one territory, not just one state. Spread out, be comfortable, buy your land back, and know who you be.
Woo! Yes. Oh my goodness. God damn. All right, Roger that, brothers.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Y'all have a great night there, and we'll be at the Big Mike Drop on his channel right now. Be myself, Red Wolf, Big Mike Drop. Other people will be talking about identification, talking about these current events going on here, and much respect to y'all. And have a good night. And Red Wolf, much respect. We're gonna keep doing this.
Damn. I'm sorry about that. My phone did a little flippy flippy. I
That's
love
cool.
you all. Respect. You heard the brother. That's our big. That's one of our big young brothers right there. All right. With the knowledge, he does music and everything. All right. Respect. We'll catch y'all later. Yo, mad love and respect, y'all.